With all that being said, though, here's my beef with gospel hip hop. I think it's trash. Do you know why?
Why?
Because people sacrifice the entertainment of it for the preachy part of it. That's what bothers me the most. There's great hip hop lyrics in gospel. You, Fire Jaws.
My man, shout out to Fire Jaws. It's my man. We worked together in the 90s.
It's my guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bria Miles.
Bria.
You don't know, she's from North Carolina. She has a movement.
She sound familiar though.
I'll introduce you to her when we leave.
Okay.
But Bria Miles. Brother Haas.
I know Haas. We've been doing music together for years with him and Seven. Yeah,
tell him to come on Heritage Hip Hop, start running from me. He heard me.
That's my brother Haas. Shout out to you, Brother Haas.
So Brother Haas. Nucci Rea.
Nucci, I know Nucci. I done something with him like a year ago. With April.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, Nucci.
Stephen the Levite.
Hold up. That's how he sound familiar.
He's from Philly. You got Soul Baraka.
Okay. Baraka, yeah.
You have
shout out Barack.
We'll go put some names out there because I think all of you need some type of shine.
Yeah.
Bizzle, God Over Money.
That's my dude. I love him to the fullest. Shout out to
you met him?
Nah, I didn't meet him yet.
Oh, okay.
But Dayton is my man. He's from the same hood.
Tell them to stop running from me and come on Heritage Hip Hop. I'm not beat for none of y'all.
Yeah.
I don't care if you rock about God or not. Y'all scared.
Shout out to Flame. And if you hear this,
I don't know about Flame.
Seven, I gotta do a song with you, brother. Seven.
Cross Movement.
No doubt.
Truth. Look.
The Truth. I love you, Truth. That's my man too. I love him.
Even if I can get to Lecrae one day. Listen.
Lecrae, yeah.
All of them, I call all them out.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why I call them out. No, I'm gonna tell you. My platform is not about secular, gospel, nothing. It's about our heritage.
Yeah.
And if we do hip hop culture, if we really believe hip hop is a culture, it comes with traditions, rules, things that we celebrate, things that we believe in, and things that we pass on. I just did an overall view because there's more to that.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a flag and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
But I invite all, and you seen it.
Hip hop is a movement.
But you seen it. I said, I'm looking for Christian rappers. Please,
And my man hit me up. Please call my man.
And people will be like, yeah, this name. I'm like, no, tell those names to contact me. Okay. And they're like, nah, you gotta chase them. And part of my language, I'm like, this is not a dick riding contest. I'm not going to run to people like, you're the best. Oh my God, I need you. No, I'm not doing that. But what it is, and I said it, if you really believe in the God you claim, then it should be nothing for you to talk about the music that you make and the testimony that he's giving you, so you can proclaim that everywhere. Because the gospel says you're supposed to spread the gospel to all 4 corners of the world. But guess what?
And spread the gospel.
They can't come to Heritage Hip Hop to do it. Trash. I said, look, trash.
But that comes with a lot anyway, for the simple fact that some people, how you say, you want the credibility, but you won't step into the environment.
But it shouldn't be about credibility. But I understand.
But when you say that the credibility, what makes up who you are to a certain extent, it outfits you.
It outfits you, but it don't describe who you are.
But when I say
look how many cats that want me to do secular songs with them. I'll do it if I can still be my gospel artist. I can freak it. You know what I mean? All right. I can freak. I can do a song right now with MOP. And you know it's gospel, and it will be rocking.
But that's what we're just talking about with DMX and all of them. Same situation. Yeah. All you need is that right format, and if that person can fit that track, it's gonna go together like a relationship.
Pause right there, because that's my point. Gospel hip hop is trash because they don't have a format. People are just rapping on decent to trash beats and thinking because they say God on it, it's good. It's not.
And that's the point that
there's no entertainment value. Let me tell you, you have a song called Bless Something.
Yeah.
That is my joint. I love that song. But you know what's different about that song?
Shout out to DJ Wayne. That's my man.
You know what's different about that song or some of the other songs you sent me? The entertainment value of the beat.
Yeah.
Some people will rhyme on beats and think just because they say Jesus is God is good. Let me tell you something. One of the best songs I ever heard for gospel hip hop was Bizzle. It's called Liar.
Yeah.
That beat is off the hook. It's crazy. But you know what? It's music.
It's music.
If the music isn't right, I don't give a damn about what you're saying. You might as well spit acapella for me. And then I'll listen to that because I'm prepared for that. But if I'm preparing for entertainment value, how dare you sacrifice the beat just to talk when you could just talk and don't give me something called a song?
Yeah, and today's music now is nurture rhymes.
The thing with that, what I find for myself, I've done one just so I can say I've done it. I'm not a trap fanatic. I'm not a trap track fanatic. As you hear my stuff, I'm straight.
But even what you do trap.
But the thing with that, I don't knock them. God bless you with God bless you with that talent. It's a lot of hot tracks out there.
But when you say that to do with your trap music, with your versatile to a trap beat, that's like T.I. T.I. walked in there and say, I'm the king. You know how many people was disrespected by him opening the doors for them because they could have did that?
To me,
and the same thing with
T.I. What I can say about T.I., he considers himself the king. I don't take it as he's the king. He's coming out as a king.
But when that's the point that we were just making this now. Yeah. So if you want to be something, you got to become something. And then you want to have the haters.
Yeah,
you want to have the ones that you can put on a position of format and, oh, you a problem now.
But it's not even about hate. I just think people are full of shit.
But when you say full of shit, that's a great word to use because
they're full of it.
In order to make a pie, you need some ingredients.
Well, look,
and everybody can't eat pie like you watch the movie Help. This is some good pie, but you don't know what the hell is in that pie.
You don't know what's in it.
I just think people are full of shit, and I'm not talking about them personally. Believe me, y'all think I'm doing that?
No, it's in the industry. It's a lot in the industry. It's a lot of music I won't listen to
because it's watered down. You got nursery rhymes out here selling. Cardi B is washed down. She's a
sex rap.
But I'm just saying in general, she come from an entity with a strip world, and today's generation is based on twerking and shaking their ass.
So she found her niche.
She in it. That's how she makes it. That's her bag. But the point when I want to compare that to the gospel aspect of it,
you
can't compare it. But when I say everybody want to get in there, now you got another person want to come in on it, be like, cause it's this and that. But at the end of the day, when we going back to what we started, the entity of hip hop, hip hop is an era. I look at it as an era, not a culture. When I say that to say that because it takes a lot of people to format and to become hip hop. Because it's attitude, it's an action, it's a place and time to be. Because you can say, I was there with Sugar Shane, I was there with MC Shan. When I could be there when we sat there with KRS One and all of them, where nobody considered him nobody. When they was going with him and D-Nice was dissing each other and all of that. That's how KRS got bigger than what he was. And D-Nice didn't diss him to do that. He just got him to become a better man in the business.
Then to top it up, speaking of KRS,
the gospel album was
that's my
spiritually minded.
You listen to it?
Oh yeah, I got KRS album.
I'm telling you.
I told you even to say that, we talk about hip hop.
His new album. You see what
the traffic light on it.
You know what's the crazy part about it? But I love KRS even more about that.
Oh no, black.
All the cats that he beats with, he got them all on the album. Nelly's on the album, but I'm just saying just to show growth.
All right, but let's go back to what we heard. Hip hop is an era, not a culture. Hip hop started in an era.
In the era, but I say it's a culture because that's something that
I don't even think hip hop. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen who knows heritage hip hop, this is a part of heritage hip hop what we call definitions. Brother Unique, define hip hop for me.
Hip hop to me it is more so a passive aspect of inviting yourself into a world or a place based on time. Because we looking at music. And my thing, just like I relate to hip hop as an individual.
Okay.
Because at this time it plays, it's hip hop. Like say, hip hop ain't an MC.
No, it's not. You're right.
And MC, and you just like you got the he can get up there. Hip hop is not a rapper.
You're right.
Hip hop could be of your status of how you're performing, your participation in giving somebody an ear. to understanding your words as your ideology. Like we spoke about your words. If my words fit this situation, it belongs to you because you accepted it.
Okay, so let's keep it right there. My man, brother Everlast, what is hip hop?
Please ask me the same question. Thank you, brother. Hip hop to me,
Yes.
hip hop is what you live, man. You gotta live it, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you said, you got rap, you got MCs, you got rap, you got, well, no, I wouldn't even put MC before. I got MC, you got rap, and you got hip hop.
Okay.
MC, you just talking. Throughout all of them, you talking. But you're stepping up to another level now. You got, all of y'all got the same thing, you're talking. A rapper, that's where you putting your stuff together. But once you putting it together, how much of it is truth?
Truth.
But when you get to the hip hop scene,
Veritas.
when you get to the hip hop part of it, that's what you live. So there's where the truth is gonna be right there. Anybody can say anything, but it gets back like we said. When you could write something that you feel, not truthful. Like I could write it like you said you love my bless something.
I love that song. Hands down.
Thank you. But that song right there, that was just something for the hood.
But when you
To show that, you know what I mean? You can be gospel and still do your thing. You know what I mean? I wanted that part it's a gospel song, but that was a hip hop song to show people you ain't gotta chick this, baby mom this, smoke this, and do all that, and still have a song and have fun. You know what I mean? That's why I wrote that. And actually I got like 2 or 3 more of those.
All right.
and when you said earlier about the beat is what make hip hop.
So let me contribute to this conversation. I love y'all definitions. They just don't match mine, and that's why this is a great conversation.
Okay.
Hip hop to me was around when Adam came out the ground.
Okay.
Hip hop, you know how it says those beautiful women that you can ever love is knowledge. I think hip hop is the basis of what we define God as in creation. See, God is so dope that he'll beat you in the head with something before you go, oh snap.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out.
I just said that with my testimony. Free will.
I'm rocking with you, but it's even higher than free will. Check
Yeah,
this
no
out.
doubt. But let me just add one thing
Oh,
on that.
that.
With the free will, a lot of times we're hard-headed with it. We don't acknowledge it when it's in our face.
Right. That's fact.
But it takes time for us to get there before we lose it. Some catch it, some don't.
I'm gonna take it to another level though.
Okay.
What are trees for?
Trees help with the air.
Trees are life. Trees are
part of life. We need trees to live.
It is our lifeline.
Yeah, trees produce oxygen.
Yeah.
That's our lifeline.
What is grass for?
You know, what does it do when you put
But
shit
that
on the
seed
ground?
is planted.
But that's pasteurized.
It's not fertilized.
Let's stick to the script.
Okay.
What is grass for?
It's a feed. It's pasteurizing.
Grass is for oxygen.
Oxygen.
But that's what it's feeding us.
So God gave you your air
And
above and below,
below.
as in on earth as it is in heaven. It's the same thing.
But
The metaphor.
That's hot. I'ma steal that.
You got it.
I'm letting you know I'm stealing that.
Bro, it's
That's
in the
gonna be on
Bible.
another song.
I didn't make it.
I'm just
But you said
letting you
I
know.
just use a different format because we think different.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know when you hit on the song, you say
Just give me
that's
credit.
me.
Just say heritage hip hop. Let's put heritage hip hop in the song.
I'm gonna just say that's me.
We'll put heritage hip hop in the song.
No doubt.
But
You
listen,
got that, I promise
But
you.
this is how God works. So when I think of hip hop, I don't think of music at all. I'll define how I look at hip hop in 4 ways for you. The first was the grass and the tree. Let's look at your body. What's the most important part of the beat?
Of the who?
The beat.
Like your heartbeat?
What's the most important part of the beat?
Oh, like with me, yeah. Not to me. That's my feeling.
But what's the most important part of making the beat? The part of the beat itself.
You need the
drum.
The drum.
That's the drum.
You know what I mean? Quantiming.
The drum beat.
Your metronome. Put it like that.
What's the drum that beats in you?
I'm gonna say your
The
heart.
heartbeat.
I said the heart.
Yeah.
So we make the rhythm off of our rhythm.
Yeah.
So life and music
And that's
goes
why.
hand in hand.
That's why most people. If you see, you can tell. Like me, I can tell a person that's been into music for a minute.
I
don't care who it is. We can sit here talking to you right here.
Yeah, you just
A track come on. No matter, you ain't gotta say nothing, but your feet is gonna tell what it is, and I'll be like, yeah, that joke is dumb. He know about music.
So let's continue. So the drum and the harp are synonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's harmony? Now we're talking theory.
When you put it all together.
Oh, so it's the coming together of things to form a perfect balance.
Yeah, you gotta have one because it forms into one. It's like you can't have a head. You can't have a head without a brain.
Oh, think about it.
No, hold on. No. I had to catch myself on that.
You can be brain dead and still think.
But that's not called harmony.
That's not harmony.
So check it out.
But anything that make it all work in unison.
Things come together
in one unison. Yeah.
Okay. What is your body? How do you know when you're sick?
How you know Cause if you got a stomach ache, it comes from there, triggers to your brain, and your brain lets you know.
That's called disease.
Huh?
That's called disease, right? Disease is defined as your body being out of harmony. So if you're endocrine, respiratory, reproductive, any system you have in your body has one glitch.
It's not in harmony.
It's not in harmony. So as those systems work together to give you health, which is life, harmony is when in music is when all sounds come together to give life to a living entity called a beat.
Like a band, basically.
Yeah.
So harmony is hip hop. Here's my last one. When you walk through life, what do you take?
Take a
Step
road.
by step.
You take steps.
Yeah.
When you write notes on paper on that staff and G clef, what are those lines called on the staff?
That's well, you know what? Wow.
You know what that's called?
That's It's at the tip of my tongue. Well, go ahead, brother.
They're called steps.
Step.
So anything that you do is synonymous to life itself.
Yeah.
So if I look at hip hop like I look at the Bible, who was the first MC? Let there be light.
Yeah, God.
Didn't the world change?
Yeah.
Man was made from the ball of mud, right? Or from the ground, the dust of the ground, right? It's your job to speak. What did he do? Frog, dog, animal, cat, bird, water, sunlight, or they had it in different languages. Rahab and Chaim and all the other stuff. They had it, right? Adam was the MC. Let's flip it and go a little different though. What was the first commandment ever given in the Bible? That's written that we have. First commandment, tell me.
Thou shalt not put no other God before me.
No.
Hold on, what?
The first commandment was be fruitful and multiply. Subdue the earth and repopulate it. So then you were given the right as the MC because you were given the right to direct and to make things happen.
Okay.
And formulate control.
At the end of the day, if I look at what hip hop is God's authority given to you to make change.
Voice.
You are
Let me add on that though.
Oh,
Hold up. Let me add on that then.
Go ahead.
What about, and I'm not knocking no artist, like I said, God bless you with that talent. Do what you gotta do. You're being obedient no matter what you use it for.
Okay.
How about all the negative music?
I could easily sum that up in 3 words. Free will given.
Free will.
That's it.
It comes
Because
back like
look,
I said, yeah.
If I gave you a key,
Enter.
there it is. If I gave you a key, is this key wicked?
No.
Nah.
If I use this key to open a door and go into my house to chill and relax, is this key wicked?
It's wicked if I do it though, because I may not be.
No,
it may not be. No, I'm saying, but if you gave it to me, that's one thing. But
If I open my house with this key, is it wicked?
nah, you can't.
If I use this key to stab somebody in their eye to take their money, is it wicked?
No.
So what was wicked about it? The intent in which it was used.
Nah, it's what you use it for.
So at the end of the day, it's not the music that makes people go negative.
It's
or
what's
positive.
done with it.
It's what's done with it and then what funds it. I have a problem with people who believe that hip hop is just negative music because there's an industry being made off of the pain of people of color. And because of our situations and dispositions in this life, we can always choose not to do it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Free will.
That's free will given. But there is something for people who are down to the point where they're on their last leg and they're poor, starving, hungry, or whatever. And they say, just make songs about killing people. And I'll give you all the money in the world. And people do it, and their conscience has to wake them up. But if that's what it is, that is a cause. That's why I always give Rakim this respect. The story goes, allegedly, Dr. Dre was like, sign Rakim. He's like, Rob, make a song about killing people. Rakim said, no, I don't rock with that vibe. Did Rakim's album ever come out on Aftermath? No, but guess what? All his beats with the 50 Cent for the Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
So, once again, it's free will.
If you ain't gonna do it, there's another sucker that's gonna do it.
So at the end of the day, what we got into in this conversation for everybody listening is this. Gospel hip hop is not bad. Its delivery is bad. Not only is the delivery bad, because there's not an industry to back it, fund it, and facilitate it,
and accept it,
it's not really grown the way it is. Gospel hip hop is treated like any other music, but it's bastardized with this.
But when you say that too, I could say, and like you just said earlier, gospel hip hop is a disease in so many ways to reality, because of the idea it will never sit on a table, you know, in its format of its purpose. Meaning its purpose, like gospel music and gospel songs and gospel hip hop can never sit at the same entity.
That's not true.
When I say that, to say that, because gospel music and R&B can sit at the same table.
That's not true though.
Why not?
Have you never heard of a gospel artist doing a song with a secular artist?
But this is the point that I'm just making.
And let me add on with that. That's just like when with Lecrae, they start bashing Lecrae because Jigga wanted to sign him.
Okay.
It's, you know what I mean? But
you know that had nothing to do with music.
No.
It was the quote unquote people who bashed them, and I'm gonna tell you why they bashed them. Because they don't get what the gospel is, and they're full of shit.
That's what I was gonna get.
To your ear.
Thank you for watching our presentation. We ask that you subscribe to our YouTube family and hit the notification bell for updates. Please like, comment, and share this video.
Devastating to your ear.
Real hip hop. Real